Okay guys, so this week I want to break down some strong close passing plays. I've given you a few throughout the year with mesh and wide trail, but wide trail actually has, a lot of setups, different setups you can use. And one that I haven't broken down yet that I really like is a little motion quick pass that I like to use with my run game. And I'll show you guys why right now. Alright, so with the strong close, the way I like to run quick toss, which I've shown y'all a couple times throughout the year, is I like to always motion the strong side receiver to the opposite side. And if it's man coverage especially, which I like to use it most against man, it's going to clear out the strong side of the field for the toss. A lot of people, get on that, so when they see that motion, when they're man, they're going to be shooting out to the strong side to defend the toss. Well, here with wide trail, I've given you the setup to where you can hit the flats, hit the route deep, Colson, and then the routes over the middle. Well, here's a little different setup to use the same motion we do as the quick toss. Now this is actually kind of a little play that a couple people I've played throughout the year like this setup, and I've ran it a couple times, like when I used to run New Orleans playbook. This is one of my favorite plays as well. So this is a very actually effective play that a lot of top players, well, not a lot, but a decent amount of top players have been using throughout the year. So basically all you got to do is just motion Henderson to the opposite side and then snap the ball right before he reaches Colston, or the opposite receiver, and you see it's just a little quick pass in the flats. Now, the key here is one thing: you got to make sure you hike the ball at the right point, like right about here. Don't hike it, too soon when he passes the tackle, or else he'll block. And don't hike it too late, because if you hike it too late, you don't get the assignment switch against man coverage. Now, notice how we get the assignment switch here. Defender following us, the motion across the field actually goes into blitz, whereas the far right linebacker DB or far left linebacker DB goes to coverage us. So it's basically just a hike throw, hike the ball, bullet pass lead to the sideline, and cut up field, use the speed burst. And you want a fast receiver here, to get the most yards after the catch. Now, this goes along really well with this Colson route, because Colson's going to beat his man defender deep every single time. So if they try to jump this with the safety, then you've got the deep route all day. So it's best to have fast receivers here. And of course, when we send the man in motion, we know if it's man or zone already. Because if they sprint with you like they did here, across the formation, it's man. If they kind of just slide a little bit, it's zone. Now, if they happen to do zone coverage, you can actually still do the same thing. If you don't know the outside cornerbacks are playing, you just have to wait a split second longer, because you don't want them to be in flat zones. If they're in flat zones, you don't want to throw that quick pass, or it could be risky. You might be able to complete it some, because a lot of times the flat routes will bump the outside receiver, but still, it's a little risky. You don't want to risk it to pick. So I'd always use that split second read before you throw the quick pass. And then if they manually got that, or you don't like it, of course you need a chalky over the middle on the angle route. So here, okay, you see that he's not in the hook zone, so you just throw it up, same pass that lead as before, and we get about 7-8 yards. Now zone defends it a little better, because since it's not man coverage, it's not like there's only one guy who can stop the route. So where man coverage, you can get like huge gains, like I showed y'all last time. Zone coverage is more like 7, 8, maybe 10 yards a pop, which is still good, but it's just not as big as you saw before. So this is very, very solid setup here. When running this formation, always want to have your fastest running back in. So if you're like using a team like the Saints, who has a couple good running backs, always want Reggie Bush in. The Cowboys always want Felix Jones and stuff like that. Also, fullback is a big, with this formation, big threat, the flat routes and stuff. So you want a good player there for receiving. Like a lot of people, they'll just audible down to this formation. So say if you were using the Raiders, get McFadden at running back, Jacoby Ford or Hayward Bay or something like that at fullback. Here, I could have put Pierre Thomas in. I just went with Graham, since Graham is a glitch on this game. He's huge and he's fast, so he's a really good player to put in as well. Just got to, whatever team you are using, just got to fit the personnel right. Like the Colts, Dallas Clark would be excellent there. Pierre Garçon, just a lot of different options you can do. So that's the one setup from the wide trail. I'll have a couple other strong close setups coming in the near future as well. Take it easy, guys.